Yeah, that's one of my mutuals. She has a nonprofit. Make sure you check it out. Let me tell you this. I worked at this daycare. The director was amazing. Loved her to death. Very sweet lady. She passed away a few years ago. When I first started working at that daycare, if that lady bumped into you in the hallway, she will stop and be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't see you," and that's a problem because you're somebody, and I should see you. I gotta slow down. I'm moving too fast. First time she said that to me up, I was like, I am somebody. Okay. She said, "Yeah, I see you, okay?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." Loved working there with her. Loved it. I mean, she made you feel good about work. Moving on. We had a new teacher start. Everything was going great. Like, me and her, like 4 months in, she the lead teacher. This was like my third lead teacher. Because they were going to different classrooms, not because they were quitting. And she came in. Y'all, one day I was standing in the corner talking to one of my parents. I was actually being nosy because I saw one of the daddies one of the daddies walked outside behind her and gave her his phone. So I was being nosy. I was like, "Yeah, I saw so and so daddy give you his phone," and she was like, "Girl, you saw it?" So me and her was in the corner talking. Yeah, this lady got so mad. She was trying to rush over there to see what we were talking about, and I could see. And I was like, "I'll talk to you." She was like, "Okay, okay." So she switched to book bags. Now, the book bags were exactly alike. The only thing different was the name was like either this way or that way or something. But they were the exact same little book bags. She rushing to do that. I'm finishing up. We getting ready for the evening. The next day, the director calls us into the office and was like, "Hey, who gave the Terry and Malcolm their book bags?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, Miss Queen did that. It had to be probably right before she was in the corner talking to Thomas' mom for like 3 or 4 minutes." I was like, "No, it was probably more like 7 minutes." I was like, "Miss Sherry," I was like, "Did Thomas' mom tell you that he's taking karate? That's why his behavior's been getting better." And she was like, "She did mention that. I didn't know." So me and her started talking about that because that's what me and mom had said. We were talking about it, but we were really talking about it. We was talking about that man. So, so I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I will make sure to cut down my conversations, and make sure I'm not moving fast. I told the director, "Hey, when mom gets here, I'll make sure to apologize to both of them because I probably was moving too fast because I did spend a lot of time talking to Thomas' mom." I mean, shit. Okay, Michael Jordan missed a shot, so I was like, whatever. And she was like, "Yeah, we have to make sure we slow down." Like she was dragging it out, being way too much. So the director was like, and she said, "You know what? Let's look at the cameras together, y'all." Okay. So we look at the cameras. Y'all, that lady gave them book bags out. Not only did she give them book bags out, she looked at the book bags and still gave them out. The problem was, I think Terry book bag had his medicine in it. He had like real bad allergies. So she had to make sure to hurry up and call both parents to let them know what had happened. I mean, not call both parents, hell. She had to call the other parent when mom noticed that the medicine wasn't in the book bag. So she did call both of the parents, but it was like, "Hey, this is what's going on, this is what's going on." Y'all, that lady at that, looked at that, and was like, "People make mistakes," and walked out the office. The director said, "Don't ever allow your ego to get so big and your pride to be bigger where you cannot admit that you're wrong. And your ego is edging God out." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Thank you for even saying you was going to apologize." And I still apologize to both of the moms. Because I didn't want them to feel like, this is something that's going to happen on a regular basis. So We end up tying some different ribbon on both of their book bags so we'll know who was who. But that lady never apologized. And I went on working. She was so upset that I didn't react how she wanted me to. She ended up asking to leave the classroom because she said that, what did she say? Damn, what did she say? It was something crazy, like I was bullying her. And Miss Shirley said, I been looking at the tapes on the day you said that she said these things to you. She was like, can you give me a time that it happened? Because I'm not seeing anything. She was so mad. Yeah. But a lot of people don't like to apologize. Mm-mm.